In this video, I'm going to break down why you still feel unworthy of love, worthless, like you don't matter, like your life doesn't matter, or just simply feel like a complete mess sometimes. And why those feelings keep pulling you back to alcohol, to escape, to numb, to avoid pain that you don't fully understand, to avoid feelings that you don't fully understand. Because from the outside looking in, it looks like you've got it together. You focus on your fitness, you focus on your food, maybe even have luxurious shit. But inside, that part of you is still hurting. The one that's trying to escape, to numb out, to not feel what you need to be feeling. And that is what we need to talk about. Now, before we dive in, for those who don't know, I'm Cheyenne, the founder of Sobriety 7, which is my community and coaching program focused on helping women get effortlessly sober in 120 days by helping them to create a life that they don't feel that they need to escape from. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Most people say that they're working on themselves. But let me ask you this. Are you actually healing, or are you just hiding your pain behind self-improvement? Because here's what I often see. People going to the gym, reading books, crushing their goals, stacking habits, but deep down, they are still feeling broken. They are still feeling like they're not enough. And that is not self-work. That is self-avoidance dressed up as discipline. So let's talk about the difference between looking like you're improving and actually healing the stuff that's keeping you stuck. Let's start with what I like to call surface level growth. You train your body, you wake up early, you eat clean, you meditate, you listen to podcasts, you read the books, you grind, you hustle, you start checking all the boxes, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, like you're finally doing the work, right? And that's amazing. You should be proud of that. But here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. None of it will stick. If deep down you still believe you're not good enough, self-improvement without inner healing is like painting a turd in gold. Yeah, it looks gold, but inside it's just shit. A whole lot of shit. So what are most people avoiding? Could it perhaps be the moment in childhood when they felt abandoned? Could it be trauma that they've told themselves, it wasn't that bad, it wasn't as bad as him or her or them? Maybe it's the people that they've secretly held resentment towards for freaking years. The version of themselves that still hate themselves for their past mistakes, or even the lies that they've believed for so long that they think that these are now facts. Like, I'm not lovable, I'm a failure, I'll always be broken, I don't matter, this is how things are, it is what it is. These are not random thoughts. These are your core beliefs, the kind that shape every decision, every relationship, every self-sabotage pattern you can't seem to break. You can tell yourself, I'm amazing, all damn day. But if that voice underneath still whispers, I'm worthless, that's the one that's actually running the show. Unhealed pain doesn't disappear. It leaks. It leaks into your relationship. You keep picking partners that mirror your wounds. It leaks into your habits. You stay so busy, you never allow yourself to feel. It leaks into your goals. You either chase perfection to prove your worth, or you self-sabotage because you don't believe you deserve success. You can't outperform your deepest beliefs. Your outer life will always match your inner truth. I'll say that again. Your outer life will always match your inner truth. So if that truth is toxic, no amount of gym time, hustle, motivational content, self-help books will fix that. So what does real healing even actually look like? Getting quiet enough to feel no phone, no distraction, just you and your truth. Facing the memories that you've avoided. Not to relive them, but to finally release them. Let them go so you can float up to where all is good and all is great. Forgiving yourself for the person that you were before you knew any better. Now, I wish I knew then what I know now. However, I didn't, so why would I hold a grudge towards myself? I forgive you, past Shy. Thank you for keeping us alive. Letting go of grudges, not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve to be able to let go. And that way, it's also like, hey, maybe I might have, affected somebody else in their life. I would hope that they forgive me, right? So when the tables turn, remember, always lead with forgiveness. Challenging your core beliefs and asking things like, where did this come from? Is this even mine? If you're not able to untangle yourself from other people's beliefs, you're never going to know who you truly are, which is going to prevent you from being your most authentic self, which is the portal to your freedom. Next, learning to love the version of you who made it through hell, even if they made mistakes. That's the hard stuff, but that's the stuff that changes your life forever. Now, really quick, if you're a busy woman juggling kids, your partner, your work, your business, this, that, or the other, and you still use alcohol to relax, but it's starting to feel like a problem, and you're ready to get sober so you can feel more confident, be more present with your family, and finally step into the life that you know that you're capable of living, follow me on Instagram, click the link in the description, and I will reach out to you. Okay, let's get back to the video. Now, here's something important. You don't have to choose between building yourself up and healing your past. It's not like you got to go down this hippy dippy healing journey, or you got to go rock hard, wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym every morning. Like, you are able to do the two. They can both live in harmony and they can coexist together. You can train your body and explore that pain, and you can also chase goals and feel your emotions too. You can improve your habits and question your beliefs. The point is, don't confuse productivity with progress. Don't confuse control with confidence. And don't confuse numbing your pain with being disciplined. Real self-work is messy as hell. It's emotional, it's raw, it's real. And when you start doing both, the outer work and the inner work, you become a whole new freaking person. A person that doesn't need alcohol to escape themselves. And that is a really freaking cool part of personal development and sobriety journey. Had a baby, and out comes you. If you've been doing all of the right things, but deep down you still feel empty, anxious, or ashamed, it is time to stop running and it's time to start feeling. Healing is feeling. Healing isn't about fixing yourself. It's about remembering that you were never broken. You were just wounded. And when you face those wounds with honesty, love, and support for yourself, that is when the real transformation begins. So keep building, keep showing up, keep going after it. But remember, you got to start to look inward too. That is where the real peace lies. So if you're struggling with alcohol and you want to finally get to the root of what is keeping you stuck, is it the trauma? Is it the pain? Is it the patterns? And really work through it and see if you can stay sober for good, click the first link in the description and you'll see if you qualify to work one-on-one with me and book a call.